Hello, my loves. This is your girl Pink Vintage here. And first and foremost, as always, you dolls know I thank you so much for stopping by my channel, for liking, and for subscribing to the channel as always. And that little teddy bear right there is actually my dog. He's wearing a teddy bear sweater, and I was like kind of taken aback myself. I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened? So, yeah. So that was my dog walking across the screen with a little teddy bear sweater on, okay? And he is determined to stay out of the frame forever because every time I try to introduce him to you all, see, that's him. You can't see that much of him, but the sweater that's moving around is attached to my dog, I promise, okay? It's not just the sweater that's invisible and floating around, okay? Now, so, first and foremost, again, thank you all for stopping by my channel. And I would love if you guys were to subscribe and to give me a thumbs up if you like what you see here today. For those of you who watched my previous video on my artsy bag, I purchased it and I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not. I was being super nervous based on the price point alone, and that's it. Hands down, this is my favorite bag. It took me one day to decide that I was going to go ahead and keep it, but you know, sometimes you just need that time, and that's okay. Louis Vuitton is very familiar with getting returns, I'm sure. That would have been the first thing that I personally would have ever returned to the store, but there's the first time for everything, and I did. I was very honest in my feelings and my expression in my last video, so I want to keep that same level going tonight as I talk to you all about this bag now that I've owned it for going into a month now. So pros and cons. First of all, this bag is much bigger in my opinion than an MM size. I feel like they are telling us that this is an MM, but secretly it's a GM size bag. I did a comparison earlier with my Delightful, and this hands down is so much bigger than the Delightful MM. Yeah, and so if you like to watch that channel, that video is on my channel. If it's not there at the time that this is uploaded, then it will be available soon. So I tried to do like a miniature comparison of the two. I didn't compare it to a Neverfull, but I will do that next, just for people that are trying to figure out where they want to spend their money. My personal opinion, if you like this bag, you love it, you really want it, go ahead and spend the extra $500 for this versus buying a Graceful or a Neverfull or whatever else is out there. Yeah, in lieu of this bag, if this is what you truly want. This bag has so many pros. The only con so far is this handle is so thick that when I try to hang it on a hook, or when I go in like a bathroom, or when I bring even my personal hook, which I'll show you all inside of here in a minute, it's just so thick that it scratches the leather, and I just almost have a panic attack each time. Now, I don't baby my bags. For those of you who watch my videos, you probably know that by now. I use my Apple Leather Care, and after the first month or two, then I'm kind of over it because I'm like, okay, I do want to use my bag. Any little nicks, scratches, and scrapes, I feel like they're a part of the journey of owning the bag. You can look at it and remember when you got this, and that. But to actually get a cut in the leather, it kind of just does something to me. So that is a con. I can see potentially having this leather across here being a con, especially in the summer. And for example, we're headed to the Bahamas in a few weeks, and I'm going to be, you know, wearing sleeveless clothing. But I will probably go out of the way to make sure that I have a cover up on, even on top of like a tank top, just because I don't want deodorant or anything to get on under here or around here, you know. Other than that, the only con, and these are very minor things, like I'm just like I'm not you know, digging and searching for something, but these are just little things you need to know. If you are like me and you wear weave, wigs, etc., keep in mind that if you put your brush in here, or even if you're just in general, you're gonna get hair in your bag. I don't know how. Like even when I did the unboxing, there was hair in there. I think it's the microfiber suede. It may just attract dust, lint, hair, and stuff like that. But I'll show you my solution for that. Other than that, the bag is fabulous. I haven't had it long enough to do a full on review, but I have gone to New Jersey with this on, walked around Boardwalk. I'm surprised my dog didn't leave before now. He hates it when I'm doing a lot of talking when it's after 8 o'clock because he's an early to bed person, so he just left the room. He's looking back at me like you're too loud. No, I'm trying to get this review in, okay? So walked around Boardwalk in New Jersey, and the bag was not heavy. I didn't have to switch arms, switch sides, or anything. We've walked around the mall for several hours, and I think that's all we did. Yes, because I did have the flu a week ago, or a little over a week now, so I haven't been out anywhere else. And I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, but this bag has gone to a really nice restaurant, has gone to the fight party with me, which is where I think I got the flu from. But yeah, so okay, long story short. So I love the bag. I've been taking it everywhere, even on date night, which I usually downsize. Okay, so here's what my handle looks like still. A month later, a couple of raindrops. Again, I did use Apple Leather Care, so it still looks very new if you're just looking at it right off. But I can see the little rain spots here, a few there, just a couple of drops here and there. Like I said, I don't care about that. As in patinas, it usually blends in anyway. If you look really hard, you can see it. So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm keeping in here. I didn't know I had 4 feet on the bottom until after I owned the bag for a while. I don't know how I missed that memo, but I was like sitting it down on my desk, and I was like listening, like, what is that? So I looked on the bottom and I noticed the feet. All right. And just for you who didn't see the other video, I do have all of my little stickers on here that they put on the hardware, and it is beautiful gusseted side right there. Okay, so you do have a zipper pocket in the front that has 3 slots, and then you have 3 slots towards the back. So I'll start with the back and just pull out everything that's in here. My mini pochette in the Damier Bean print is in the back middle pocket. And in here, I just keep hair ties, bobby pins, vitamins, my iPod Nano, and my Tiffany bag. Is like if I take off my earrings or switch up my earrings when we're traveling, I put them in here. Right now, I just have my Michelle watch in here. And I got mine from Nordstrom Rack if you guys are looking for one. I didn't see it online, but I saw it in the store. So that's what I keep inside of here. My little catch-all. Something that I don't plan on ever selling, but I don't really like take it out and use it like by itself. It's just my little catch-all inside of here. All right, beside there, I have my Chanel glasses. I got LASIK surgery in December, and I needed really dark lenses. I figured I would treat myself to these. I got them from Nordstrom, and they're the brown tortoise color. I figured that, since I don't have to do the annual eye exam and glasses, that I would take the money and invest in a nice pair of sunglasses that I can keep for a few years, because I would spend that, $300 easily on contacts in a year, not to mention the exam. So just a nice little treat. My first ever Chanel Sunnies, and they did come in a hard case, but it's just too big to me to put in here. Slot number 3, I have this lotion, which is the Hemp's Spun Sugar and Vanilla Bean. It's a limited edition. I got this from Ulta Beauty. Has some little shimmers in it, but I really like the fact that it has hemp seed oil in it as well. Outside of that, one of the lotions that I got from Earthbound, if you guys have one near you, or if you go in spiritual stores and you have an Earthbound, or if you can go online and get it, I would recommend this. It's called CBD Daily. And when I put this on, literally, I feel relaxed all over. I don't know how to explain it, but this is one of my favorite lotions. I just don't want to put it in my purse because I don't want anything to spill. But I'm thinking of putting it in a Ziploc bag. But it's a nice little treat to myself here and there when I think about it. I just put a little bit on just a dot, because it was almost $30. But I put just a little bit on, and I just lay in bed before I go to sleep, and I relax because I just really feel something come all over me. It's the most relaxing thing ever. So it's probably getting me high. I don't know, but it feels amazing. All right. So in this zipper in the front, you guys, I keep my Carolina Herrera key holder. If anybody's looking for a key holder that is calf leather and smells good and has a lot of room inside and has a gold chain, and you just need extra space, you don't have to worry about anything on the interior, then I would recommend this, because literally it's perfect, and it was less than $200. So I keep I keep our Jeep key in here. I keep my lock and my little key swipey thingy for the gym inside of here as well. And when I'm walking around the gym, I keep this in my hand with my iPod Nano inside. Okay. So that's in the back zipper pocket. And then also I have some crystals in here because I am a spiritual healer. So I like to keep crystal energy on me. And sometimes I give them away, but for the most part I just keep them in here just to keep my bag feeling good. And yeah, so I keep these with me in that zipper pocket. So not much inside of there. Sometimes I'll find myself putting receipts in there as I'm shopping. But I came up with a solution for that, which I'll show you all in just a moment. So in front of one pocket, I have my Coach coin case, which I love. I'm so excited that I got this. I'm so happy with the purchase. I do keep coins in here, and I love it. It is perfect. I feel so girly, and it feels so dainty when I whip it out to get some coins out for whatever we need coins for. We travel a lot, so we go through a lot of tolls and stuff like that. Even though we have in Georgia we have the Easy Pass, and here in Virginia we have whatever they call that. But we still sometimes we'll go through tolls and we have to pay. So yeah. Anyways, I have my keys in here, my Lexus fob, and we don't have a door key anymore. We have this little electronic thing, so we just key in our code. So I don't need keys or key holder really, but just for the vehicles. So in the middle right there is empty because I keep my phone in there. And I have the Samsung S9 Plus, and it is a purple phone, and I have a case on it from Kate Spade that's clear. I got the case from Best Buy. Oh, guess who's back? So surprise, he came back. And yeah, so this little pop socket thingy with the little crown and the bling I got from TJ Maxx, and it's a Nicole Miller one. But I love this. Love, love, love it. Especially when I'm at the nail shop or when I'm doing something. I will put a paper towel down, prop my phone up, and I can, watch Netflix or YouTube, which is what I mainly watch. All right, so I can put my phone in there. All right, so right beside there, in this pocket right here, I have two things, and I just double up stuff in my pockets if I, need to. So I have my Gucci card case, and I keep all of my bank cards, my driver's license in here, and I also keep cash if I'm using a miniature bag. Yeah, this is the perfect thing though. And this was, I think, $250. It's very nice, soft calf leather, a cute little color. I would literally use this every day. Unless I'm in the house quarantined with the flu, then I don't get a chance to leave. But I still may order something online, so I pull this out. So you definitely get your money's worth out of this. This multi-cart is not one of my favorite SLGs. I thought it would be when I first got it, but I mean it's adorable. It's just that probably because I have this and probably because I don't really use so many small crossbody miniature bags. But it's, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me all the time. So this is my first time pulling it out in a couple of months. Um, Literally since we've been here, which has been since like what, September? Yeah, September. So yeah, so this is my first time pulling it out, but I don't like to just have stuff sitting around not being used. So I kind of forced myself to pull it out. But then I thought about it and I can actually use it because I got a ton of gift cards for my birthday. Um, a ton of gift cards. So let's see, I have a Visa, Chipotle, Starbucks. I have two American Express, one Macy's, one I don't even know what restaurant this is. Then I have Old Navy and Victoria's Secret. Yeah, I don't even know where this is. But yeah. And then a couple of them that I spent, um, which were visas. So, and oh, I had a TJ Maxx too that I spent. But so that's what this is for. But you know, because I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of family and friends who really care and love me. People from middle school that I'm still close with, that we just so happen to live in the same area, and we've kept in touch all these years and talked on the phone and visited each other. Like we've been hanging out and stuff. So it's a blessing to like just have friends, even moving out of state and relocating. And I had an awesome 40th birthday. So yeah, I have a lot of gift cards in here. So that's all I'm using it for. I may end up selling it because I just don't like to have things that don't get a lot of use. I don't know. It's just a thing that I have. I work really hard for the things that I have and I like to use them. And that just makes me feel better versus having this huge collection that's just for show. Some people do that and that's fine. I'm not knocking anybody because as a true collector, sometimes you don't use everything. Like fine china, you may not use it. But if I get a $600 Versace set of dishes, then I am going to eat on them. I'm just gonna do it, you know? All right. So on my D-ring, I have this little Boss case, Bose. I'm saying Boss. That's my dog's name. I have a Bose um, little earbud holder, and so my earbuds are just thrown in there because I was at the nail shop earlier, and I'm back with getting S&S manicures. So my nails grow super fast though, so hopefully they're growing out by the time we go to the Bahamas because yeah, this is my nail salon receipt. This was expensive, guys. With my tip, this was $50, and I'm like, what in the heck? So yeah, so I had stopped getting my nails done for like over a year. I was doing press-ons, but all right. So this is my solution for brushes. I put this inside of this little dust bag that I got from Coach, and this little brush, I think I got it from like Forever 21 or something like that. But it's cute, but it's like super like you get hair everywhere again. And I think it may just show up because this is such a light interior. Um, but yeah, I have four more things in here. So I have a Never Full, which is for sale if anyone is interested. Because I, again, don't like things to just sit on my shelf or in the dust bag and collect dust. But I have the bag, the box, and of course the receipt, all from Louis Vuitton. And this is the pouch that came with it that I will be keeping. So I will be selling my bag only. Right now I have receipts inside of here. And I even have the receipt from this bag, the Artsy receipt, which I already showed in my last video. But yeah, so that's what that looks like. And then you also get the little sticker down here. Let's see, just plenty of receipts. I had liposuction surgery. That's my second money order payment. I made 2 payments via money order. But I do like to pull this out when it's raining. I have been doing it. I'm leaving my bag in the trunk a couple of times and just whipping this out when it's raining and running in and doing stuff. And I meant to use this when I got my nails done today, but I forgot and I took my whole bag. But I still, you know, am getting used to having this Never Full pouch again because I sold the one that came on my GM. So yeah, but that's what I want to use that for. Then I have my PM cosmetic bag, which I got a toiletry 26. It will be coming tomorrow via UPS. I hope my wife isn't looking. But my essay is the bomb. And I told him I wanted it literally 2 or 3 days later. He texted me and was like, I got it for you. And so yeah, I just love him. It was $445. This was $400. I'm thinking to myself, why in the heck didn't I just get it beforehand? Maybe because it was unavailable. But in here, I just have regular toiletries, regular cosmetic stuff. So I have my Burt's Bees chapstick, my BC Cosmetics mascara, which I prefer the Better Than Sex. Have a couple of MAC lipsticks and hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works in the Stress Relief formula, and just my Beauty Concepts eyeliner, my Prada Candy perfume, all the same stuff that I always keep in here. Yeah, and that is all. I keep a little razor in the back pocket in case I have any facial hairs that I need to clean up really quickly. And I love this in the azure print. It is like a slight patina on this side and a darker one on that side. But I love this little guy. This is my favorite little SLG because that light azure color is just so clean and so springy. Um, and then the last two things that I have in here, I have my wallet, which is my first original Louis Vuitton wallet. It's the Emily wallet, and it has the rose ballerine interior inside. This is the first wallet that I got from Louis Vuitton. I went in the store, paid for this. I just sold my house, and I had just left my old home in the suburbs of Atlanta, rode to the Lenox Mall with the truck, the Jeep, packed with stuff, headed to the country, 2.5 hours from where I live, and even more time than that with traffic. And I went in there, and I was thinking to myself, it's gonna probably be a minute before I'm back up here, so let me get this wallet. So I couldn't even see the wallet for like several hours later. So it probably took me like 3.5 or 4 hours to get home. Yeah, so this wallet is old trusty. I have my initials, heat stamp, MC, which are rubbing off. But yeah, I came back to this even though I bought the Sarah Totem wallet. Now, what I can say about this is that I like the fact that it's more lightweight. Okay, I only pull this out when I use my credit cards, which is a rare occasion. I like to preserve those just to spend every month to buy at least one small thing, pay it off in full, and continue to build my credit with them. So I don't really use them. But on those rare occasions that I do pull it out, it feels really good to pull it out and have my wallet. So I wouldn't be the type of person that's like totally without a wallet. I don't really carry cash that much, but I do put it in here when I do. I don't like to fold my cash. That's a pet peeve of mine. So those other like card holders, I don't want to use those to put my cash in, even though I know I have that option. What else is in here? When we went to Caesar's Palace, I played the casino slot machines. Didn't win anything, but like $4. Played that back, and I cashed out 40 cents for whatever reason. I could have just left this in the casino for somebody else. But I have a couple of lottery tickets that I did win actually, so I need to cash in from the local lottery. And I normally don't play, but you do have to play to win. And so I played and I won. So I need to take those back up there. And then I have foreign money from all the different countries we've been to. So Jamaica, Haiti, Singapore, all kind of places in here. Okay, then a trusty old US dollar in the back that I found on the ground. So just a lucky dollar, I guess. Yeah. So I want to get it reheat stamped if I'm able to do that. But I love this wallet. It's my favorite Maybe if I get something else small, like a Clements or something, then I would be happy. But the other wallet is just too big for me. So, and last but not least, I have my Kirigami envelope medium sized pouch that matches my nails on the inside. And I almost sold this, and I'm glad I didn't, because it's the perfect little catch all for when it's that time of the month. And it's not that time of the month, but I packed it and put it in here. So I've kept it in here since I came up with this idea, maybe like last week, I think. Because again, I don't like things to be just dusty and sitting on the shelf, and I've never used this before. So, other than when I did a video on it, but this one is so cute. That red is gorgeous. And inside of here, I have 3 organic tampons. And yes, they cost a little bit more, but I've been hearing so many things about tampons, so I was like, let me just go ahead and do that. Because I used to use a Diva cup for years, so getting back into tampons, I'm like, let me get some organic ones, okay? Costs a little bit more, but it's better for you, supposedly. And I have organic cotton pads, and I get these all from Target. And honestly, I can't really say that they're probably $2 or $1 more, okay? And then I got some rose water wipes, which I haven't used yet, and I don't really use stuff like that down there, but I figure, hey, if I do, let's get it natural as possible. I'm gonna have some matches here from the store, and then I have my purse hook, which I told you guys earlier I would be showing you. This is the Clipper, and I love it. I got it from Amazon in the color Hematite, and this is so sturdy. So that's another pro of my bag, that even though I have all these things in there, when I use this bag clip, it does not like jump and make everything fall. Even when I bend down to pick stuff up, nothing falls out. I just feel like this is the perfect bag, and I'm just biased to it. Like, I'll be honest, I am biased. I'm biased to this bag, and I would definitely recommend this over any other bag that Louis Vuitton sells that is in this particular category. All right. So I will try to show you all what it looks like if you are wearing this bag on. Okay. Now, I don't want to do like a full mod shot or anything like that, but this is how I like to carry it. But the most comfortable way is to put it on your shoulder, even though some people say it's not a shoulder bag. When I was looking online at the description on LouisVuitton.com, it did say shoulder. So I'm like, well, why are people saying that? People say that it's not supposed to be carried under your shoulder, if you know, when it comes to like issues like deodorant right here. But it is. It's a perfect shoulder bag. Okay. So this is what it looks like on your shoulder. Okay. And I just think that it looks. Oh, I didn't know this thing had a hoodie on it. I just think that it looks really. It just gives you this mature, conservative look. I don't know how to explain it. Like when I first got my Neverfull, how I felt, it gives me that feeling again. I didn't get that feeling with any other bag. And like the Delightful and all of that, like it made me feel like it was for someone a little younger. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I just like this particular look on me with this bag. Now, there have been a couple of instances where I've carried it like this. And because the bag has all those pockets, the weight is distributed easier and evenly inside. It's easier to carry. When I first got the bag, if you guys will notice, if you watch the other video, it was kind of like this, and I was a little nervous. But now it is becoming more curved. It is bending to my body, and I'll say it did that within the first 2 days or so. I do want to sit it in the sunlight in the window so it can get a little bit of a tan. I'm hoping it'll get a bohemian tan when we go to the Bahamas. Yeah, so other than that, you guys, I have so much extra room in here if I wanted to put stuff on either side. I don't know if I'm going to put the toiletry 26 in here because it's so big. If I did put the toiletry 26 in here, I would probably take out the Kirigami pouch and my other makeup bag, and then I feel like I'll have too much stuff that I'm not using, because this is my everyday bag. This is my 2020 everyday bag from Louis Vuitton. No more handbag purchases from Louis Vuitton for a while with this now. Yeah, so that is everything. And just to show you how deep it is, literally all of my stuff is down here. So this is a great bag even for vacation because you have so much room to put things inside at the top. Even though I was told not to take this bag with me to the Bahamas because I guess they've had incidents with people, with luxury items on the island. I don't know. But yeah, I will decide what I want to do. But I definitely appreciate you dolls so much for stopping by. You guys have viewed my artsy video over 2,000 times just in the past 3 weeks. So my viewers are definitely getting the information that they need. You guys are definitely supporting my channel. And I thank you so much. Peace and namaste. Mwah.